We will take a live picture of Washington, D.C. and the White House. President Trump will deliver his State of the Union address from the nation's capital tomorrow night, right here on CBS 2. Before putting the final touches on his speech, he talked to CBS News about a wide variety of topics. Our national investigative reporter James Rosen has the details.
Good morning from Washington, where with just 11 days to go before the federal government runs out of money again, President Trump held firm on his demand that Congress set aside nearly $6 billion for his proposed border wall, and he refused to rule out another shutdown. Appearing before the Super Bowl on CBS News, President Trump, the self-proclaimed master of the art of the deal, reflected on what he learned from his negotiations with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who has called the president's proposed wall along the Mexican border immoral and ineffective.
She was very rigid, which I would expect, but I think she's very bad for our country. She knows that you need a barrier.
Part of the mystique that Donald Trump wants to create is that he is a top-notch negotiator and a very good businessman. And to admit that he learned something about negotiation from Speaker Pelosi would be quite a defeat.
The president scoffed when reminded that special counsel Robert Mueller and his team of prosecutors have secured 34 indictments or guilty pleas in their long-running probe into alleged collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia.
Many of them were bloggers from Moscow, or they were people that had nothing to do with me, had nothing to do with what they're talking about, or they were people that got caught telling a fib or telling a lie.
Of Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey, the latest Democrat to announce for president, the incumbent was dismissive, saying he has no chance of winning. Meantime, Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown of Ohio, a potential 2020 contender, branded the president a racist.
I know that he built his political career knowing what he was doing on questioning the legitimacy and the birthplace of the President of the United States.
Now, despite the Super Bowl Sunday setting, the president said he would not encourage his young son Barron to play football, citing the physical dangers of the game. And the commander-in-chief also said he wants to keep a military presence in Iraq, in part because he wants to keep an eye on Iran. In Washington, James Rosen.